Hi, my name is Kim Azella. I'm a relationship coach. I'm a light docent. And tonight I want to talk about what to do when you're in a situation where you're dealing with someone, either a partner or a work colleague, and you feel anxiety over the way they treat you. So, this was triggered today by a client that I had that is being treated pretty poorly by her boss. And she was talking about how it's not even that her boss is outwardly mean, it's just that there's never the feedback is always difficult, and she never knows where she stands, and is a very, she always feels like she's walking on eggshells in that relationship. And I know that we have relationships with people in our lives that this happens all the time, and the thing is the universe isn't gonna stop bringing us these people, no matter how much we align with ourselves and do the right stuff, because the universe is about constantly forcing us to expand. We're not supposed to stay still. We're supposed to keep expanding in new directions, keep learning new things. And we're not going to do that if everything is comfortable, right? So that doesn't mean you should have a partner that makes you feel uncomfortable all the times, but that happens from time to time too. So what do you do? What do you do when you're dealing with this person who's constantly at you, and you never feel good about yourself? You never feel. Here's the thing though. The universe is actually trying to teach you that it's not them, that they're not the source of your validation, right? When you look for validation from your boss, I mean, it's kind of helpful because it does make you want to stay in your job. But if your boss is never going to give you validation, and one of the things I asked her was how does how does she review you? And she's like, it's always pretty positive, but she never knows where she stands. It's an uncomfortable way to live. So here's the rule though. It we don't, if you want to live a more spiritual life and live a more joyful life, I never really aim to live a spiritual life. I do spiritual practice, but I do it because I want to live a joyful life. I want to be happy. It's not because I want to be spiritual, right? So if you want to take the steps to live more holistically and embrace a happier way of being, there's some energy truths that you cannot escape. And the first one is whatever you give away increases in you. So the thing is, we can't really pay attention to the way that person's treating us. Now, obviously, if this person is your married partner, that's something you might want to look at, but you'd still have to do the same steps, and the steps are always the same. And what they are is it starts with me, right? Rule number one is it's all me. And what that means is whatever I think I see in the world, whatever I believe about myself, I see in the world. And what thoughts increase as we share them. And so when you think a thought about someone, you're actually giving it away in the universe. So how you can handle this is recognize that we're all connected, right? And so that person who's driving you nuts, you can say, hey, listen, I recognize that you and I are connected. You don't say this, by the way, out loud. And that you're influencing, I'm allowing your energy to come to me, but I'm going to make my energy stronger. I'm going to just think about all the things that I like about having you as a boss. Now, if you have nothing, you can say what I like about working at this company or what I like about my job. But when that person's around you, start to like constantly try to focus on what you like about them, the job, the work that you do, the way that you are, your desk, the plant on it, something. Constantly try to seek the positive around the area and or the situation. It's almost like you've got to flood it with positive energy. And when you think of that person, you could say a little prayer like, I ask that you have blessings. I ask that you're surrounded by all that you love and all that you like. You want to start sending them good positive vibes, sending them what reasons that you like them. Start blessing them. Now, if this is because when you allow someone to make you feel anxious, you step out of your power. You think that they get to decide for you. So what you want to do is start thinking thoughts so you decide for them. Now that because truly, even if you do mess up around your boss, it is going to be what it's going to be. This person had a situation where nothing was really wrong. It wasn't like she was doing anything wrong. It was just she felt constantly judged and constantly unaccepted. So our role is to send love back and then make love so big that it fills the space that you can't possibly feel their rejection, because honestly, what you're actually feeling is your own insecurity. If you don't feel it, you can't feel it coming back to you. It's that simple. If it's not in your energy field, you kind of can't feel it, because the world is a match to what you project. So I know that was kind of deep, and I have a lot more I can say about that. And if you're interested in knowing more about what I mean when I say, thoughts increase when we share them, and we always will find what we seek. So if you start thinking about the people that you work with in more positive ways and start looking for the positive things about them, what's going to happen is you're going to see more of that. That's it. If you are interested in really creating great relationships, reach out to me. There's a million different ways that you can do it. I can coach you to really make your relationships awesome. And also remember, every Monday night, I'm on Open Minded Mystics. And I really hope you have joined my group, Supercharge Your Mindset. Have a great night. Remember, life is super duper short. So have fun in life, be kind to each other, and love everything.